let's talk about how to close more DaaS deals and how to close them faster by knowing who you're talking to. So this next concept is based on a book called Selling Above and Below the Line. It's a fantastic book for solution selling, especially in the DaaS world. And it's based upon the concept that every organization has an invisible line that no one talks about, no one even has a word for, many people don't even know it exists. And there's a certain group of people that operate and think above the line, and there's a certain group of people that operate and think below the line. And as a salesperson, it's important that you know who you're talking to, whether they're above the line or below the line, and you know the rules of engagement when you're engaging with these men and women. So above the line is the C-level. You have the CEO, you have the CTO or the CIO, you have the CFO, obviously is very important. Sometimes you'll have the COO, in some cases you'll have the CMO. You've got the executive level. Then below the line, you have another world, another universe, and those are the managers of IT and the directors of IT. So you'll have the IT manager, you'll have an IT director, and these are the men and women who actually get the work done. These are the men and women who plan and envision and they build the team. And their languages are very, very, very different. Your job as a salesperson is not to sell above and below the line. I mean, it is, right? But your job not to sell these people. Your job is to help them buy. And to help them buy, you have to speak their language. You have to get inside of their heads. These men and women will speed up the sale. They'll help you make more money if you communicate with them properly. These men and women many times don't have the power to approve the final sale, but they can derail it. They have veto power, so you have to be able to speak very clearly with them. What we're going to talk about here is the three different worlds that they operate in. They each have, first, a different outcome. Their outcome is different from their outcome. We're going to teach you how to speak to the right outcome here. The project that they're looking at is different than the project that they're looking at. So you have to understand that the project you're looking at, you can frame it in their world and you can frame it in their world. We're going to talk about that as well. Next, the meetings that you have in these two worlds are very different. Many salespeople will have a below-the-line meeting with an above-the-line executive, and they'll find that the exec is looking at his watch or he's multitasking, and then she leaves, right? Because you're not speaking her language. Or you can be having an above-the-line conversation with an IT manager or an IT director, and they're looking at their watch and they're trying to get rid of you because you're not speaking their language. So knowing how to speak these three concepts with these different buying personas is going to help you sell more, sell faster.